Hello, beauties. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is Queen Fee. For those of you interested in the government, my name is Fiona. We are not going to waste any time. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this reading. So the first card that we have is the Time Machine. Inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. We rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear them down to begin again. The best and most powerful traits and experiences of our ancestors are yours to integrate into your life, so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for answers now. Ask yourself, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? What traits can I emulate in order to move through this challenge with wisdom? How can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well in it. The best course of action here is to rest. Practice self compassion and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come. Remember that if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. History repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you are becoming aware. You can make a difference. You can make a different choice regarding how you respond to life right now. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new solutions are attempted. The time is ripe for change. So keep going. Every step is important allies and rally. But in the end, you are the one you've been searching for. One day you will remember how beautiful your new story was just around the corner. And the next card that we have is the Land Between. Being between worlds, learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was, what will be, and a time of waiting and evolving. Gray areas. Something essential, yet still in development, metamorphosis. You're in a process of change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure what the next experience of your life will be. You are in between what was and what could be, in a pupal stage, like during the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you just skip the messy parts. You can't just skip the messy parts, and you have to endure the unknown and the uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you're not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past. Even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new, you must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore this stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? The process in between worlds is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, how to stay present in the now, how to see in the dark. You absorb the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is the real test of emotional fortitude, patience, trust, and humility. Once you have made this no man's land your home, it will be a part of you. Then whatever was set in motion comes to life. This is what you've been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love this place in between, for that it is where you were reborn. These cards really go very well together. So, yeah, we go through a lot of challenges, we go through a lot of lessons, and yeah, those lessons, you are obviously learning a lot from it. So now here we are at it is what it is. Radical acceptance, engaging life on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there was another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burdens of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens up for you? Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire, more of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. If you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination and a new way to embrace the world. Keep this prayer in your mind. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, I'm sorry. I know you are at a difficult stage to where you have done so much inner work. You are healing. You are removing so many different blocks. You are recognizing why certain events in your life had to happen, why you are where you are at now. And unfortunately, Spirit is saying that you don't need to know all of the details and you don't get to dictate how everything is going to play out, because if you are praying for the best opportunities to come to you, then you have to surrender to the process and trust that God is going to give you everything that you really need that is for your highest good in divine timing. So we are just going to leave that there for now. And remember, you are beautiful, loved, and blessed.